All right. Welcome to the Board of Assessors meeting on May 19th. I am here today with Diane Bishop, Director of Assessing, and with Bill Johnson and Marilyn Gadini, along with myself, Marty Grudgeon, board members of the Board of Assessors. Pursuant to Governor Baker's May 12, 2020 order, suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law, GL 30A-19, and the Governor's March 15, 2020 order, imposing strict limitations on the number of people that may gather in one place. This meeting will be conducted via remote participation to the greatest extent possible. Every effort we made to ensure that the public can adequately access the proceedings in real time via technological means will be posted on Town of East Long Meadow's website as soon as possible after the meeting. In addition to being posted on the town website, the meeting recordings will be aired as soon as possible on LCAT's channel 192 and LCAT's YouTube channel LCAT 01028. And we will start our meeting with a review of our last Zoom meeting minutes from April 21st from Bill Johnson.
Mr. Chairman, I have reviewed the open session and executive session minutes from April 21st, and I find them to be in order as to form and content, and I move that they be approved.
Okay, no discussion, any seconds?
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Some administrative items. We got some warrants. Motor vehicle and trailer excise commitment from 2020 of $68,719.68. Something we'll have to sign at a later date.
We have to also make sure that we do a roll call once everyone has agreed to sign. And I think last time we did it in groups of warrants or then reports. So if you could do a roll call vote after you've just mentioned the warrants, we should be good.
Not for the total, but for each individual.
Last time you grouped them, you can do them individual, however you'd like.
I'll do a individual. All right, so take a roll call vote on a 2020 motor vehicle trailer excise commitment number 3. Bill Johnston,
Yes.
Marilyn Gadini,
Yes.
Marty Grudgeon, yes. 2020 motor vehicle and trailer excise commitment number 20 for $349.81. Take a roll call vote. Bill Johnson,
Yes.
Marilyn Gadini,
Yes.
Martin Grudgeon, yes.
And Marty, if I might add
Go right
that
ahead.
those motor vehicle excise bills will be going in the mail on May 22nd and due June 22nd, just in case if anyone is watching.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Couple reports. We have a motor vehicle abatement report for 2019 and 2020, $150.94, $28.92.19. Take a roll call vote. Bill Johnson,
Yes.
Marilyn Gadini,
Yes.
Martin Grudgeon, yes. We have a fiscal year 2020 real estate exemption report for $7,674.61 and a CPA of $76.75, I believe. Take a roll call vote. Bill Johnson,
Yes.
Marilyn Gadini,
Yes.
Martin Grudgeon, yes. LA 3 sales report. I don't have it in front of me, but I reviewed it extensively. We had back to some lower ratio ones. And we had one very low where it sold for 100,000 more than the assessment. I did not look up the information on that one. You know which one I'm talking about, Diane?
Not yet. I'm scanning it.
It would be the lowest ratio and it was an arm's length sale.
Okay, I do see one. You might have to review it and get back to me so we can review it
Okay.
a little bit more in depth. I'm not seeing which one you're talking about.
I think it was like
Oh, yes.
assessment Yeah, assessment like 276 and sold for 370, I
Yep.
believe.
Yep, just found it.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to look that up on MLS, so I don't have information on it. Very large difference, but you have it as arm's length, so,
Well, we did send out the sale questionnaires.
Yep, yep.
So we'll see if what we get back.
okay. You have any questions on the sales, Diane?
I'm fine at the present time.
All right, Bill, Marilyn, any?
Nope. A
Nope,
lot of family sales, one
Yeah.
to another, yeah.
No questions.
Okay, all set there. Move on to the building permit report.
On
How
this
many-
report,
yeah.
we had 4 new dwellings, and that's bringing us to 11 year to date, which means we've already surpassed last year.
Okay,
Cool.
which we predicted. And were the 4 single family or were they any of those condos?
Those were all single family homes.
Okay.
Yep.
We're gonna see more each month, I believe. We got 3 very active projects going on in town.
Right.
Any discussion further on building reports? Bill or Marilyn?
Nope.
All right. Director's report, Diane, fire away.
Okay, thank you. So just as a reminder to all taxpayers that the town offices still are closed to the public. Most people are still working from home, but we are very accessible via email, telephone. So do not hesitate to reach out to us. The exemption application deadline for fiscal 20 has been extended through June 1st. So if anyone does have an exemption application they have not had a chance to submit, please provide all of the documentation in the application. You can mail it in. There's a drop box outside. So however it's best for you to get this application into us for the assessors to review, we're available. Excise tax bills, I just mentioned as you were signing the Commitment 3 warrant that they will be mailed on the 22nd of May and due June 22nd. And there has been an awful lot of talk about how values could be affected based on the COVID-19 and the stay-at-home orders. And one thing that we really need to share with taxpayers is our values are based on last year's calendar sales, calendar year 2019. So COVID-19 did not happen at that time. So we will be reviewing sales, and we do feel that people were spending more money on properties than what their assessments are. So that means that there is a chance that the overall values of the town could increase, but the assessors and I will be also looking at any sales that have been taking place from January 1 through June to make sure that this is a continuing trend and not just a little quick increase. Anything that recently sold in the last 3 months was most likely already agreed upon and in the works prior to the COVID-19. So we're not anticipating to see a whole lot of change, and the values do seem to be, sales seem to be higher than what the values are. So we do want people to be aware that COVID-19 does not mean that our values are decreasing. For the assessors, I did give you all a sheet talking about how we would be assessing for fiscal 2021 based on calendar year 2019. DOR has been really trying to make sure that assessors are well prepared so we can educate our taxpayers. And I believe that is what I have. It is. Thank you.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, sales in 2019. We look at the ratios, obviously. I have really looked at the sales on MLS for 18 and 19, and we'll go over that at a later date. and I saw that a counselor was concerned of values of the higher end. So I also did analysis of sales above 500,000 and above 600,000 for the past 5 years. And I'll share that as we go over our values in the future. So,
Perfect. Thank
and there's some good data on that. We've averaged for the last 6 years about a dozen sales a year over 500,000.
Hmm.
So it's, I would say it's adequate. It's not great data, but there's some stats to be made out of that. And there aren't many sales that closed April or March, but there's a lot more closing right now. And that's all. Anything else on the director's report?
Nope, that was it.
Okay. I don't think there's anything to add to open session. I'm hoping that we have fireworks in East Long Meadow, but that's for another day. I will make a motion to go into executive session for discussing 2020 real estate exemptions, 2020 real estate abatements, and an update on the ATB case potentially in Boston. And we'll only return to record our votes. Take a roll call vote. Bill Johnson,
Yes.
Marilyn Gadini,
Yes.
Martin Grudgeon, yes.
So now we're going to go into recording our votes after executive session. So I'm going to read the parcel ID, the address, and the type of application, and the board can grant or deny an application by roll call vote. So parcel 58-55-1 for 799 Parker Street, and it is a clause 41C exemption.
Take a roll call vote to accept that exemption. Bill Johnson,
Yes.
Marilyn Gadini,
Yes.
Martin Grudgeon, yes.
We have parcel 73-23-35 for 2 Harvest Circle, and it is a clause 41C exemption.
Take a roll call vote to accept that exemption for 2 Harvest Circle. Bill Johnson,
Yes.
Marilyn Gadini,
Yes.
Martin Grudgeon, yes.
And the last exemption that we discussed in executive is parcel 2-40-3A for 23 Thompson Street, and it's a veterans exemption.
Okay, I move to accept that exemption for 23 Thompson Street. Take a roll call vote. Bill Johnson,
Yes.
Marilyn Gadini,
Yes.
Martin Grudgeon, yes.
So now we're going to move into the fiscal 20 abatement applications. And the first one is 40-46A-1. It's 32 Chestnut Street. And the assessors had discussed doing a deem deny on this application.
Take a roll call vote on the deemed denied for 32 Chestnut Street. Bill Johnston,
Deemed deny.
Marilyn Gadini,
Deemed denied.
Martin Grudgeon, yes.
The next one is for parcel 20-9-0. It's Shaker Road. And the assessors had discussed to deem deny this abatement application.
Make a motion to deny, deem denies the Shaker Road vacant parcel on the corner of Pease Road. Take a roll call vote. Bill Johnson,
Yes.
Marilyn Gadini,
Yes.
Martin Grudgeon, yes.
So we have 3 personal property accounts, all related to one business entity. And it is account number 002091. And it is personal property located at 250 North Main Street, and the assessors had discussed to deem deny.
Take a roll call vote to deem deny 3 personal properties on 250 North Main Street. Take a roll call vote. Bill Johnson,
Yes.
Marilyn Gadini,
Yes.
Martin Grudgeon, yes.
And just for clarification, because I only read off one account number, but they are all 3 at that same address, I'd like
Right.
to also just add into the record, it was also account number 002183 and 002182.
Correct.
Okay. And then we also have our last one, which is a personal property account. It's account number 002137, and the personal property is located at 175 Denslow Road, and the assessors had discussed to deem deny.
Make a motion to deem deny the personal property application for 175 Denslow Road. Take a roll call vote. Bill Johnson,
Yes.
Marilyn Gadini,
Yes.
Martin Grudgeon, yes.
And then the last one we have is a notice of late application, and it is for parcel 62-1-25, 112 Fernwood Drive.
Take a roll call vote to deem deny an abatement.
No, notice of late action.
Notice it a late action, which the homeowner knows well about. Take a roll call vote. Bill Johnson,
Yes.
Marilyn Gadini,
Yes.
Martin Grudgeon, yes.
And that is what we had discussed and plan to vote on from our open session.
Okay. Make a motion to end the meeting. Seconds on that?
I'll second.
Okay, meeting is adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Take
Thank
care,
you,
Thank you,
right?
Jen.
everyone.